Hi, this is Tracy Becker, and I am your transformational coach. And I'm so happy you're here with me today. And we're working on transformation still. And you know that I talk about transformation as being a shedding off of things that just no longer serve us. So really letting go, moving on, transforming, and transitioning into that butterfly, right? From the caterpillar to the butterfly, from the piece of sand, the irritant to the pearl. So all of that is transformation, and that's what I love to help people do. It's just my passion, and I'm really good at it. So I'm glad you're here today with me. We're in the ABCs of transformation, and today is one of my favorite. It is acceptance. I just love acceptance. To me, acceptance is the gateway emotion. So we talk about gateway drugs. This is the gateway emotion. If you can get to acceptance, you are just a hop, skip, and a jump away from divine love and inner peace and enlightenment and all these juicy emotions of joy and bliss and almost all the time. I mean, really, not every single time. Once you can get to acceptance, you can really start making some rapid movement. So one of the things when I work with my clients, that's one of the things we're really trying to get to, from the storytelling and the locked into those old emotions and the locked into those old pattern habits and those old belief systems. Let's get on to acceptance. So I think about, even for myself, how many years have I lost of experiencing joy and love and compassion and fun and happiness and creativity from being in that resistance of not accepting what is. Just like, you know how that goes. You know how that goes. I know you do. You just, you have those moments all throughout your day. And sometimes you have years of them. And collectively, I mean, if you lived as long as I do, I'm sure if I could put all that time together, I've spent quite a bit of time in that resistance. And I tell you, it's no fun. It's not productive. You know this. You know what I'm talking about. So we want to get to the acceptance. So, stepping away from complaining, right? We're like stuck down here and it's complaining about what we don't want and complaining about how we have what we don't want, complaining about all the things we don't like about what we have. And instead, we just really have to get to that place of acceptance. So it's just a little shift, but it is the biggest shift that I think you can ever make, is just going from that complaining and being stuck and locked in and poor pitiful me and, oh, that other person. Is just accept what is. Accept whomever, accept yourself, accept the situation. Does not mean at all that you have to agree with it. Does not mean at all that you are happy with it. It just means that you have accepted what is what is. And then I get to decide from a really different place what to do next. A different place that's going to catapult me further. So that resistance is just information. You got that information, that lack of acceptance. A lack of acceptance is resistance. And that is the information that I am really dancing in that process and that place of not manifesting and not creating what I want. In that vortex of lack, limitation, poverty, and scarcity. So we want to shift. We just want to make a little shift over to acceptance. Once you get to acceptance and allow the grips of that resistance to just let go, then you can move right on. So what comes after acceptance? Forgiveness. Wow. Great one. If you not walk through acceptance, you won't get to forgiveness. You just won't. And so that is a great place to be. So getting from acceptance then into that forgiveness, and then really start manifesting your life and having these wonderful emotional experiences of joy and bliss and excitement and creativity and gratitude and thankfulness and excitement. I said excitement. That's what I love excitement. I love to get up in the morning and say, I'm excited for the day. What's the day going to hold for me? But that inner peace and that love and that connection to your source energy. So that's really wonderful. And you just get, so when that grip has a hold of you, do that little shift. And say, okay, time to let acceptance into my life. You might have to walk through it a little bit. It might take you a little bit of time to say, what is it that I'm not accepting? How can I get there to that acceptance? But do it. Do it. Start noticing and start playing around with resistance, acceptance, resistance, acceptance, resistance, acceptance. and watch the dance you do all day long. Okay, you guys. Have a great day. I'm so delighted you're here with me. Please let me hear from you. I love to hear from you. I want to know that what I'm telling you is helpful. And if it's not, you want to know something else, let me know too. So I will see you next week right here on this email channel and always on Fridays for my live Google Hangout show. So bye. Have a great one.